Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina with Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope this finds you having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, comments, subscription to the channel, and for viewing my videos. To book a personal reading, a live one-on-one session via Zoom, Reiki distance session, Reiki love healing program, twin flame coaching program, and mentorship program, or join my Divine Butterfly membership group, level 1 or level 2, please go to Butterfly Intuition to book, to join. The link to my website, my full list of services, and all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube are in the description box below. Welcome to your Soul Journey weekly reading. I created a spread for this week just to see how you can prepare for your next chapter. We have the summer solstice coming up this week. Cancer season is going to start. I'm very excited for Cancer season because I am a Cancer sun and it is my season, so I'm very excited to see the energy for everyone this week. So this is going to be a general collective reading. Take only what speaks directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. So first we're going to get into how you can prepare for the next chapter. So how can you prepare for the next chapter? What do you need to prepare? How can you prepare? How can you prepare for the next chapter? Take a deep breath. Take some time to breathe. Take some time to go within. And when I said that, it was 2, 2, 2 on my timer. There's a balance being restored. It could be within you, within a partnership, a friendship, a job. Just there's a sense of you just have to breathe a sigh of relief. Or you will be breathing a sigh of relief because that is how you're going to start your next chapter. And to be fair, Spirit is telling you it is time to be fair about something you are letting go of. So if you are looking to create something new, it doesn't matter what it is, because this card is a 38 and I just noticed the breathe card is a 29 and they both equal an 11. You have an 11. So how you can prepare for the next chapter is to embrace this spiritual awakening that you have been going through, because this spiritual awakening has been preparing you all along. And you are getting ready to write the next chapter of this never-ending story that you call your life. 37 equals a 10, and 10s are about a new cycle starting. So by allowing your spiritual awakening to just take flight, to allow you to see that what has been challenging, what has been frustrating you is now going away. Things are going to get a lot easier this week for you, especially if the energy has been heavy the last couple of weeks. And Yin is telling me with the number 2. So the number 2 is telling you there's a balance being restored. So you could be seeing the number 2 this week, or 2 could be an angel number for you that you just see throughout the day. 2s are about partnerships and balance. So you're finding the yin to your yang. Something is shifting. And another way you can prepare for the next chapter is to find peace. That this egg is going to birth, it's going to hatch, and it's going to happen when it's supposed to, because 23 is about a 5, it equals a 5, and 5s are about change. So you have a change coming, so just allow this to manifest in its own time. And just know there is no place like home. So make your home a sanctuary. That's another thing I'm hearing, is to make space, declutter, Get rid of things you don't use, donate them, give them away, sell them. Make your home a sanctuary. 50 equals a 5 and 5s are about change. I'm really just hearing change up the feng shui of your home to clear out the energy this week, especially if things have been round and round for you, because I really just feel saging, whether it's with a sage bundle, burning sage, or even just taking a sage spray. I like to use sage spray from All Things Intuitive. She sells this on Etsy. I love her sage spray. It smells nice, and I use it for everything. So anything that feels round and round just needs to find a balance, and saging and cleansing and just decluttering, rearranging things will just spruce up that feng shui energy. And just know that regeneration is currently happening within your energy, within your life. And just take it one day at a time. Just know that something is getting ready to sprout. You're going to start to see little remnants of what is coming, because 46 equals a 10. So you have another 10 coming through, telling you that this new cycle is going to start. So the last thing you need to do to prepare for the next chapter is to clean it up. So just clean up your life, your space. Make room for what you are wanting to come in. Making room makes you in the energy of allowing, being receptive. Even changing up your routine, knowing that if you're calling in a new job, you have to be open to the fact that your routine, your schedule may change. Your commute may change. It may get longer. It may get shorter. You may go from working from home to going into the office, or vice versa. And if you work a side gig or you have your own side hustle, you may have to rearrange your time for that. But just know, by cleaning up and just allowing this to come through, you'll find that balance. Getting organized this week is another thing that's coming through. And do not look at the clock. Let what is coming, let this next chapter write itself. Let it come to you in divine timing. Don't hold on to it. Release and let go. And just allow this to come in perfect timing. So next I'm going to look into what action you should take. So what action should you take this week to help you get prepared, to get you into the energy of allowing and receiving what wants to come in for you this week? What action or actions do you need to take? Angel of Strength is telling you to bring in the change that you seek. You must first be the change that you seek. And you have to find the strength to not only embrace change, but to be open to change. To understand that when you close a karmic cycle and you change and you shift, if you're constantly being pulled back into who you used to be or what you used to do, and it doesn't feel good, you have to ask yourself, why do I keep going back? Why am I not going forward? What is keeping me from moving forward? It's very easy to step back into what's familiar, what's safe, but what is not always good for us on a higher level. So finding the strength to understand that it's time to make a change, especially if you want to go in a new direction, you have to release any financial constraints. So if you're unhappy with your job, if it's not paying you good, and you're just seeing the work pile up, but you're not seeing the reward for you doing all this work, it may be time to flip open this door that is closed to see that you have options. It is very scary to change jobs, especially if you have been there a long time. I myself do have a day job that I work at during the day, and 5 days a week. I do this on the side, and I am looking for something that's better paying. And I've been at this job for 17 years. It's a long time. And it's a big change, but I know the reward will pay off when the first job just comes to me. I'm looking, I'm applying, but I'm not focusing or getting attached to anything. I'm just trusting that if it's meant for me, it will come to me. And if it's not, I will just keep applying and I will keep going, because I'm not going to allow my fear of change block me from going forward anymore. I have forced open this door, and I am looking and I'm clearing out the cobwebs. I am cleaning, I am cleansing, and I'm allowing myself to have the strength to be in that lion energy, the Leo energy of leadership, being confident and following my passion. And if you have people around you who are envious, or maybe you envy people who are getting new jobs or getting promotions, remember, when you start to see something you want happen around you, it is going to come to you, but you have to step out of the shadows and you have to go into the light, and you have to take that necessary first step. Not knowing where you're going, flipping open this door like I did. I have walked through this door and I am basking in the sunlight. I am enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm trusting. I'm strong. And I know it's coming. And with the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael is telling you you have to get connected to the heart space to understand that when your heart chakra is open and balanced, you are sending out unconditional love, and you are in the energy of love of self. You love yourself. You love those around you. You love what you do. You just love being in the energy of love. And 38 is equaling an 11. And 11 is the number of new beginnings. So Archangel Raphael is telling you it's time to listen to your heart and to follow your heart when it comes to anything that you're wanting to change in your life. And you just need to be the thinking woman, getting into the feminine energy to really get a handle on the emotions, to see how can I transform out of fear and how can I transform into confidence. And what that is going to do, it may put you into a period of rest and rejuvenation where you take some time for yourself this week, and you will figure out how to get to this cornucopia, this new beginning, and how to balance yourself. You will find the yin to your yang this week. And this will also open the door to romance. So if you're looking to make a change in career and love, I feel they're both going to come in at the same time. And you could have the love counterpart come in first, who is going to help you find that job. So just trust that when your instinct is telling you there's something better, this is your worth, this is your value. If they're not seeing it, then it's time to just move forward and to look for what is right for you and what matters to you. So next, I'm going to look into the potential things that may happen this week or may happen after the energy of this week shifts. It's going to be different for everyone because this is a collective video. So what is the potential things that may happen this week? Remember, this is very similar to possible future energy. It is never set in stone because energy does change daily, and it will depend on the free will decisions that you and others make. So what potential things may happen this week for the collective, for the viewer, for the soul journey? Hope is going to be restored. So there is a sense of hope this week on a situation. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that means positive movement forward. So you're going to walk away from what is not serving you. And it could just be as simple as a mindset or a fear. And 17 equals an 8. And this card is an 8. So you have 2 8s, and 8s are the forever number, the infinity number. So you're going to be going towards your forever when it comes to career and when it comes to love. So there is a spiritual union that is coming in for a lot of you. Number 2 is about partnerships and balance. So this is a divine love counterpart who is coming in. And when it comes to career, rejoice in celebration. There's some coming together that is going to help you bring in something new. So career and love are going to improve. Big changes, new jobs, promotions, new love coming in. Could be a brand new person, a person from the past. But this week, really work on the throat chakra. Really work on speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, and not being silenced by people who like to belittle you or like to silence you. This energy has caused a huge disruption in your growth and your journey, and it has caused a block and for you to be stagnant. So by resting in rejuvenation and really just working on the throat chakra, doing throat chakra meditations or guided meditations, or really just even doing Reiki, is going to open the door to something new and exciting that is going to release you from being trapped in fear and shifting into listening to your intuition to get into the high priestess energy. And you will move forward because you will evolve past your fears. This is 8 of Cups energy of being evolved and overcoming an obstacle, that you will have triumphant success and you will have a new beginning in life. And that is confirmed by victory and success. So you have a new chapter coming, and it is about time for you to start writing it. So this week, it's all about movement, choices, and decisions. Multiple options for you, multiple doors are going to open. It's all about you choosing the right thing that just speaks to you, that calls to you. And just know that you are all about what is coming. So now I'm going to bring you an affirmation and an empowerment message for this week. First, we'll start with the affirmation. So what is the affirmation for the collective, for the viewer, for this week? Affirmation message, please and thank you. Okay, this is your affirmation card. And now we'll do the empowerment message. So I'm going to flip both cards over at the same time once I choose the empowerment message, so I can channel this for you in real time. Okay. Here we go. Your affirmation is, I am approaching challenges as opportunities. And your empowerment message is number 18, which equals a 9. Refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself, gather your strength. So if you are experiencing challenges, blocks, obstacles, you have to see them as opportunities to grow, opportunities to learn, and opportunities to advance. Because there's a quote by Albert Einstein that really speaks to me. It says, you cannot solve a problem with the same thinking that created the problem. You have to change your mindset. You have to refresh the oasis in your mind. You have to change your headspace, and you have to nurture yourself and gather your strength. Find the strength to move forward, and just know that when you encounter a block in your journey, there is nothing that spirit thinks you can't handle. So you have to trust that you can do this, because it's all about how you think. If you think something is easy, it will be. If you think something is hard, it's going to be. If you put something off because you don't feel like learning it, you're gonna continue going in the same cycle until you have to revisit it. I've seen it a lot with people in my own personal circle who see the red flags, who see that things need to change, and they try to change them, but they just don't see how they're using the same mindset to solve a problem that they created it with. So it's a matter of just refreshing your mindset and knowing that a challenge is an opportunity for you to grow. for you to learn and for you to figure out a new way to do it, because you have to focus on the solution and not so much the problem. And that's how you'll gather your strength and nurture yourself, by being solution oriented. So I'm going to close out your reading. I have 3 decks that I chose to bring you self-care guidance for peace and love for the summer solstice, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, as me, and Cancer season that is also happening this week. So we'll start with the Sacred Self-Care Oracle to get you self-care messages for this week. Okay, the first one is sound healing, number 47, which equals an 11. And I love that this card came out because I actually pulled out my 3 singing bowls that I have. I have 2 little ones. This is one I keep on my table now. I have another one, I think somewhere else. I have it next to my bed. And then I have a huge singing bowl that I bought. It's a sacral chakra singing bowl. So if you have a singing bowl, or you just can listen to the sounds of them, you can find free music of sound healing bowls on Spotify, YouTube, any place where you can get free music. And this sound healing is going to help you nourish your temple. It's going to help you balance the sacral chakra. It's going to help you balance the solar plexus chakra, and to get you in tune with your heart space so you really put out what you want. And connecting with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels is really going to help you ground yourself so you can connect to your higher self and your intuition. And do something really nice for yourself, whether you bake a sweet treat, you buy a sweet treat, or just do something that's just very sweet for yourself. Do something really cute for yourself. Just whatever you feel. It could be chocolate, it could be fruit, it could be some type of dessert, or just treating yourself to something you haven't had in a while. But just make a change this week. Take yourself out on a date, get ice cream, anything that just calls to you, that's just going to make you feel good. I feel that's going to also help your inner child this week too. So I'm going to get you some crystals. I felt guided to pull one of my crystal decks. So I'm going to pull the cards. I'm going to pull 3 crystals. And then I'm going to read the meanings of the cards from the guidebook to get you the message for each crystal and what message they have for you and how they can potentially help you this week. So 3 crystal cards. So I have 1. This is too many. 2 and 3. Okay. So we have orange sapphire, 41, which equals a 5. We have Pneumite, which is 38, which equals an 11. And we have Smithsonite, which is 51, which equals a 6. So we're going to start with the middle one to see what this crystal message is bringing to you. The essential meaning of this crystal is to achieve self-mastery, inner power, recovering your sense of self. So this crystal is telling you that your new beginning, your new chapter is here. You have achieved self-mastery. You have mastered something, whether it's a lesson, your emotions, or both. You have taken your power back on your journey, and now you are recovering your sense of self, meaning you are starting to feel like yourself again, but yet you are not feeling like yourself because you're different. But you're different in a good way. And that is how orange sapphire comes in for you. Orange sapphire's meaning is joy and sensuality, respecting your body, body love. So finding your sense of self helps you connect to the heart chakra. It helps you find self-love, self-worth, taking care of yourself, seeing your value, respecting your body, seeing that your body is a temple and you're very cautious about what you put in and out of it, and just how you take care of yourself overall. And the last crystal meaning is rebirth from chaos, evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, clearing of obstacles to growth. So you're going through a transformation. You have evolved. You are releasing the stress. You have an emotional boost. You're feeling more grounded. You're feeling more hopeful. And by clearing obstacles and seeing challenges as opportunities, you are growing, you are ascending, and you are finding inner peace. So I'm going to pull cards from the final deck, which is messages from the Mermaids. Since we're going into Cancer season this week, I thought I would use a water deck, since Cancer is about emotions coming out of your crab shell, and Cancer is a water sign, and I'm really just hearing go with the flow. And I know there is a go with the flow card in this deck, so we'll see if it comes out for you today. So we have dive deep. So it's time to dive deep within your soul, to listen to what your soul is telling you. And your soul is telling you to turn away from the people and situations that just don't get it. You've tried. It's like beating a dead horse at this point. Their journey is about their journey. If they're not going to learn the lesson, if they're going to go back for more, if they're not going to see it, if they're just going to do what they're going to do, then you need to do what you're going to do. Because you're blocking in your abundance from coming in by focusing on what other people are doing. Instead, get into your feelings about how you can make your life better and what you can do to achieve it. To know that blessings are on their way to you. And by knowing that blessings are on their way to you, you don't have to wait for them to come, because you have been dreaming about them for so long. Instead, just stay in contentment, trusting that they're coming, and be the light in the lighthouse that is going to bring them in. Love is coming, a pure, divine love that is strong and that is forever. Embrace your innocence. Heal your inner child. Allow your inner child to play once in a while. And enjoy the magic of not knowing how things are going to happen, but trusting that they are. Always have patience, because sometimes things are delayed. And have a gentleness with yourself and others at this time. Have acceptance for what may or may not come to you. Always be self-aware. And I gotta remember not to put heavy cards on here. And if you need to go in solitude at any time this week, do so. Ask for help. The answers you seek are within, and there's always someone around you who can help you. Trust your inner knowing that you got this. You are a free spirit, and recognize how far you've come and where you're going. And know that you are now refreshing this oasis. You're nurturing yourself. You're gathering your strength. And I love it. You're going with the flow. They told me to look at the bottom of the deck, and there it is. So I do hope this week's Soul Journey reading has brought you the clarity and guidance that you're looking for. If this resonated and you like this message, drop a comment below to claim to let me know how it resonated for you. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Please make sure you hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on this channel. Have a magical week. I am here if you need me. You can book anytime through my website. My website takes bookings 24/7. Have a magical week, and I will talk to you soon.